Hey guys, it's Necromus here. I've got an exciting Mortal Kombat 1 video today, talking about guest characters as cameo fighters. I've touched on this topic a few times in previous videos, but I'm going to be going in depth on the topic for this video. Such a fun idea definitely deserves it. So, to start, Ed Boon mentioned the possibility of guest characters as cameo fighters months back, and more recently they were even confirmed in promotional images for the game. So we know it's going to happen. It's a slippery slope though, as yes, I would love to see some diversity and have guests as cameos considering how prominent the feature is in-game, but at the same time, I don't want awesome characters to be locked in as cameo only if they could be fleshed out as playable characters. So they really have to pick the right guests, and I have a few great ideas on who NRS could use. The most obvious place to start is using Sidekick Characters. So what I mean by that is multiple characters from the same franchise. We're getting Homelander as a guest, so Billy Butcher would be a great cameo fighter to have alongside him. Black Noir could be another great pick from the boys since he's actually on Homelander's team, and he doesn't talk so we wouldn't be missing out on any dialogue, but I feel like popularity-wise, Butcher is the best pick. Realistically, we aren't going to get two playable guests from the same series, so this is the next best thing. We need Laser Baby as a cameo fatality for Butcher. Enough said. Omni-Man's cameo could obviously be his son Mark, aka Invincible. It makes the most sense, and he's the main protagonist of the show after all. The only other Invincible character I could see them using is maybe Immortal from the Guardians of the Globe. He could gouge the opponent's eyes out for his fatal blow, or even his fatality. Peacemaker's cameo has to be Vigilante, his sidekick from the TV series. I could see them using the White Dragon, Peacemaker's dad, but something tells me NRS wouldn't want a white supremacist Nazi in their game, and Vigilante is literally Peacemaker's best friend that fights alongside him, so he's the best pick for me. He's hilarious and cold-blooded, perfect for Mortal Kombat. I'm almost certain those are guest cameos we can expect to see in-game, and if not, it'll be a huge missed opportunity on NetherRealm Studios' part. Aside from that, I think there's still a few other cool characters we can expect to see. Next up is Ash Williams.
What the hell, Nick? Ash deserves to be a playable character.
Hold your fire, soldier. I'm on your side. Let me explain. I've been rooting for Ash as a guest character ever since the horror-themed guests in Mortal Kombat X. He would be the perfect fit, and we even got blue-balled from the whole Mortal Kombat 11 failed DLC fiasco. I even included Ash in my Mortal Kombat 1 guest wishlist, but the more I think about it, him being a cameo seems most likely. Fortnite, Dead by Daylight, and more recently Call of Duty have added Ash as a playable character, so it's absolutely criminal if he never appears in Mortal Kombat to some degree. Check out this interview Bruce Campbell did discussing Mortal Kombat 11.
And then, literally, phone rang a couple days later. Mortal Kombat 11. So, if we can figure something out that is also in the same vein of Ash pops up, says some one-liners, goes away, that could easily happen.
Cameo, no playable character.
Correct.
But what is the...
See what I mean? It seems like he only wants Ash to have a small role in the games, not be his own fully fleshed out playable character. They used the word cameo, so I don't think it can get any more obvious than that. Ash could have some one-liners during his attacks, fatal blow, and fatality. Believe me when I say I would much prefer him to be fully playable, but if Ash as a cameo is the only way this is going to happen, I'll take it. Another good idea for guest cameos is using characters that would be harder to make playable. For example, Chucky, because he's so small. It'd be too easy to make him a cameo. Brightburn, because he's a kid. Obviously they wouldn't want to fatality him, and as a cameo fighter, they wouldn't have to. The Brightburn sequel is in the works, and he would be a perfect fit with the alternate Superman theme they have going on between Omni-Man and Homelander. Jigsaw is someone I've always wanted in Mortal Kombat, but an old man who engineers traps, unfortunately, doesn't make much sense as a fighter. How about a cameo? He could use his arm blade, sedation, and different traps for his Kameo moves, and stick the reverse bear trap on the opponent's head for a Kameo fatality. With Saw 10 being released in theaters this week, it's the perfect time. Finally, I see people request NetherRealm Studios brings back old guest characters they've used in the past, and while I would rather them keep it fresh and use different new characters, I think the Kameo system would be a unique way to pull this off. Like a new spin on returning guests. So, Kratos from God of War Ragnarok, Predator from the Prey movie, Jason X. As long as they change the character enough to warrant a return, I think it could be interesting. Overall, those are some of my favorite ideas I've come up with regarding guest cameos. I'm really excited to see what kind of picks we'll get in this game. It definitely gives potential to be the Mortal Kombat game with the most guests if they include cameos as well. What do you think? What guest cameos are you hoping for most? Let me know. Thanks for watching, guys. As always, this has been Nickfamous. See you later.